Согласие, что на Западе, в западных странах, в Евросоюзе, на Украине все в один голос утверждают о том, что на драмтеатр русские сбросили бомбу, и там погиб.
Back in 2022 April, a big explosion took place in Mariupol in the location of a drama theater. I'm sure you have heard about this, and because if you went and if you still go today through the headlines of the main Western press agencies and all the news that were written about it say that even Wikipedia, which is, can be edited by anyone, says that Russia bombed it. The narrative is that the Ukrainians had written in big letters on the ground around the theater the word children, and even with that the Russians dropped an aerial bomb on it. For someone who doesn't know anything about it, it's really hard to reach other conclusion than the Russians did it, right? But then after a while appeared another narrative on the side of Russia claiming that the Azov battalion military guys had detonated an explosive inside, and they were the ones. And this detonation was in line with the destruction of Russian cultural sites, as they did in many other places. So the two narratives conflicted, right? And if you read the Western, all the news, all the Western outlets claim the same, right? And I came across an Associated Press article where they do a fact-checking. And in this fact-checking, they claimed all the Russian allegations about being done by Azov were fake. And then they say that an investigation concluded that there was not a single doubt. And the words are, no one doubts the Russians did it. No one, absolutely no one. In the same article, they say that no one was allowed, when the Russians took over the city, that they retrieved the bodies in secret, they say, and no one was allowed in the site to conduct any kind of investigation. So my first question arose when I read this. If they claim they made an investigation that proves the Russians did it, but then in the same article they say no one was allowed. So how do they know that? So this is what set me on my trail to find out more about the truth. And what I thought it was best to do is to go there and try to speak to people who were there. They claim in the article that everyone confirmed that the Russians did it, right? I went there and I talked to a person that lives 100 meters, and he's actually a journalist and a photographer. He's an inhabitant of Mariupol. Let's hear his account.
Мы прекрасно понимаем и знаем все, что на Западе, в западных странах, в Евросоюзе, на Украине все в один голос утверждают о том, что на драмтеатр русские сбросили бомбу, и там погибли тысячи людей. Я живу вот здесь рядом, буквально в 100 метрах, и мы здесь с семьей в подвале все это пережили, мы видели, что произошло. И здесь надо понимать, что это была война, что действительно на Мариуполь падали и украинские бомбы, и российские бомбы. Это война. Здесь важен другой момент, из-за чего это все началось, но речь сейчас о драмтеатре. Так вот, на драмтеатр не падали российские бомбы. Они падали действительно где-то в других местах. Но драмтеатр — это была провокация. Об этом говорили люди, которые сидели в подвалах здесь, в драмтеатре, с которыми я общался. И об этом говорили те физические доказательства, которые мы увидели, когда спустились вниз после взрыва. Во-первых, листы, которыми была накрыта крыша,
metal that was on the roof
они слетели сюда,
went in,
и они были пробиты осколками
and they
изнутри,
were,
вывернуты в эту сторону, в сторону неба.
yeah, the holes in there showed the direction towards the sky. So they were made from underneath, not from above.
Разумеется, осколки летели, получается,
Obviously,
из
all
драмтеатра,
the
внутри.
shrapnel was on its way from within the drama theater.
Такую же картину мы
Similar
видели
picture we saw.
внизу на разных балках, на которых держались осветительные приборы. Они также были пробиты.
Different constructions from within, inside, on which the lights were, the chandeliers were, they were all hit from within as well.
Понятно.
И еще мы спустились
We
в
went
подвал
further into the basement,
под сохранившуюся плиту
underneath
перекрытия.
the floor.
Она, плита, стояла на колонне.
The floor was based on a column,
И колонна
and the column
была разбита взрывом.
was broken by the
Колонна,
explosion.
которая
The
находилась
column
под
that
целой
was
плитой
under
перекрытия.
the
Underneath.
whole floor.
Это
Мгм,
невозможно,
понятно.
It's
если
not
это был
possible
взрыв.
if that was from the top.
Ну и плюс к тому, что люди, которые
And
там
that's in
были,
addition
они
to the fact that
слышали
people who were
много,
there, they
много
heard
разных
a lot
взрывов.
of
Много разных
explosions
взрывов. То есть это были
inside
направленные
there.
взрывы,
So
чтобы
they were
разрушить
directed
здание и
explosions
обвинить в этом
to
Россию.
destroy the building and blame Russia.
Понятно. Спасибо. So we are in another part of Mariupol, and on the other side there is the famous theater building